Here's how to attract men without even speaking. A lot of women are scared of making the first move because they don't want to say the wrong thing or embarrass themselves by falling over their words. But how would you feel if you could attract men to you without even speaking a word? Maybe it would make you less nervous? There are a number of things you can do to attract men to you before they've spoken to you, and luckily for you, we've compiled them into this one video so you can tick them off as you go along. So why not grab a pen and some paper, settle down and listen up. These 10 tips and tricks will enable you to stand out from the crowd and catch his eye. First on the list is hygiene. One of the easiest ways to attract people to you is by looking after yourself in your body. This may sound silly to some people, but showering at least once a day and keeping up your personal hygiene is very important. If you look after yourself, then it will show in many different ways. And don't get me wrong, we've all had those days where we've rushed out the house, we need to quickly go get something from the store, and then we run into somebody that we didn't want to see. Absolute nightmare. However, there is a difference in that situation and simply not keeping up with our hygiene on a regular basis because we can't be bothered. Good hygiene will attract men to you before words have ever even been exchanged. Smell nice. It has been said that a person is more attractive if they smell nice, regardless of what they look like. You can smell somebody from around the corner before you even laid eyes on them. So having a nice perfume that catches a guy's attention could make you more attractive to him before you even say hello. It doesn't have to be expensive or a designer brand perfume. It could be from your local Target or high street store, but finding your signature scent could have him thinking about you every time he smells it, even when you're not around. Teeth. Keeping up with your oral hygiene not only boosts your self-confidence, but also makes you more attractive to men. Your teeth are one of the first things that a guy will notice in a girl before they even speak to each other. It's important to know that your teeth are not naturally meant to be porcelain white like a lot of Hollywood celebrities have. Your teeth are bones, and bones are not shiny white, no matter how much calcium you have. However, oral hygiene is very important and can be the difference between a dazzling smile and a grimace. Smile. When you smile at somebody, you are letting them know that you're friendly and approachable, which make a guy want to talk to you more. If you smile at him from across the room, then you're more likely to catch his eye and his attention. Try not to smile too much because you might start to look a little crazy, but a smile here and there, especially when you make eye contact, will let him know that you've noticed him, and it will also brighten up your face and make you look more attractive. Dress nicely. When you dress to impress, you'll be the talk of the room. People look over at you in awe as they see you walk in and strut your stuff. Before you've even spoken, you will have caught the attention of all the guys in the room. We use our clothes as a form of expression, so it's important to always feel comfortable and confident in what we're wearing, because if you're not comfortable, it will show. People will be able to see how uncomfortable you are, and that can be a turn-off for a lot of people. So make sure that you choose clothes based on what you like and what you feel comfortable in, rather than trying to second guess what a guy might like. Eye contact. If you want to attract a man from across the room, then I've got a little trick for you to try. It's called the 3-step eye process. Okay, so picture this. You're standing at the bar with your girlfriends, having a drink and a chat, and you spot a guy across the room, and he is gorgeous. So here is what you do. Step 1, glance over at him. Once he has met your gaze, quickly look away. Step 2, after a few minutes, look over again. He's probably still looking at you. If he is, smile at him and then look away again. At this point, you will have definitely piqued his interest. Step 3, a few moments later, look over at him again, and once you have made direct eye contact, smile at him and nod your head slightly, signalling him to come over. Eye contact is very important to a lot of people because it establishes that you're giving your undivided attention to them. This is something that people really crave, and it gives them a lot of comfort when they're talking. It'll make them want to talk to you even more. Confidence. Now, I know it can be hard to have confidence in yourself when you're not feeling like the best version of you, but that's where you can fake it until you make it. You can actually trick your brain into believing you're very confident in yourself just with the way that you walk and hold your body. Your body language says a lot about you without using any words, and when you're confident in yourself, all the guys around you will be intrigued because they love a confident woman. In order to appear more confident, when you walk, walk with your shoulders back and your head up. When you walk into a room, act like you belong in there. How you hold your posture will radiate confidence, and nobody will know that you're pretending. The more you pretend, the more you'll start to believe it, and the easier it'll then become to convince people around you as well. Confidence is like a magnet for guys. They want to know and understand why you're confident, and they want to feel the same way, especially when they're around you. Hair. This one sounds a little cliche, but it works almost every time. Guys have a thing for hair for many different reasons, and if you have healthy looking hair, regardless of what colour it is or the style, guys love it. When you're looking at a guy, try playing with your hair. Just grab a strand and twist it around your fingers. It will draw attention to your beautiful locks, and then he is sure to notice you. This simple little move is a subtle flirting technique that a lot of big movies have exaggerated in all the rom-com movies, and this is for good reason, because it does actually work. Play the field. There are some women who draw more men to them than others without uttering a word, and I bet you're wondering how. Well, it's simple. They never give all their attention to just one guy. Guys are more drawn to girls who seem to attract a lot of guys. So when you see a few guys all wanting to buy a girl a drink at the bar, but she hasn't even said hi to any of them, that's because they can see other guys are interested, and now it's sort of like a competition for them to see who can come out on top. Act unbothered. This one sounds a little bit silly, but trust me, it works. Almost every guy is programmed to want what they can't have, so the easiest way to get his attention is not to give him yours. Even if you think he is the most handsome guy you've ever laid your eyes on, just shrug it off and carry on. A guy who feels like he isn't in control will do almost anything to grab the handles and steer the situation in a way that he wants to. For instance, if he asks to buy you a drink and you say no, I guarantee he'll ask another 2 or 3 times throughout the night because he really wants to get that feeling of control back. It's all about your mannerisms when it comes to attracting a guy before you speak to him. A lot of guys are visualists, so when they see a pretty girl who radiates confidence, they instantly want to know more about her. Like a magpie sees something shiny and makes a beeline for it, that's what guys are like, especially if they see other guys are also interested. These tips and tricks have been tested by fellow women who have all had success stories to back it up. So what do you have to lose? One lady even said that she met her husband by spraying her perfume near his desk every morning before work, and eventually he was so in love with the smell that he asked her out on a date. If there are any other tricks you can think of that could drive a guy crazy, please do let us know in the comments below so we can add them to our to-do list. Any information shared will be helpful to someone, and we all want to find love, so it's really greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for listening. Until next time, see ya!